Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and today I am going to be using the Betterpress. Now, the Betterpress makes very intricate stamping, and it gives you a letterpress look, and it's absolutely beautiful. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to create these cards. All right. Okay, so this is the Betterpress. Now, this is a die or plate. Looks like this. And you use a watercolor or a cotton paper. And I will show you. Now, I had done these prior. So these are just some florals. So you can ink them. You can watercolor them, or you can just leave them as is. Okay, so I had done a class in that. Now I'm going to be going to a Meadowwood crop at the end of the month, and I'm going to be doing a class, and I haven't put it up yet, but these are the cards. So I'm going to show people how to watercolor, ink, and then have it plain. So I'm just showing you what you can do, the 3 cards that you can make using one plate. All right. Okay. So this is how you do it. I'm going to do all 3 because I want to show you how you can use different inks on it, etc. Now, the inks, this is Betterpress ink. This is the black. They come in sets of 4 different colors. It's very similar to an archival ink in that it also has a pad. It's not foam. Now, for the red one, I used this Memento ink, and it has the felt type pad. So that's what I use there. I'm just showing you all your options. Now this is the glitter, the metallic gold, and it has a sponge. So you have to be careful with that, which I will show you. All right. So this is it, and it fits into a big shot. So it has this little cover here with magnetic corners. So that's your plate. And then this is magnetic. And underneath that, there are 3 shims. So it all depends on if you need a shim or not. And you have 3 of them in here. I'm leaving all 3 in because it's the correct thickness for what I'm doing. All right. So this is my watercolor paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some repositional tape, and I'm just going to make little rolls like that. Now it shows you on here, and you want to put the tape in an area that is not going to be pressed. So my paper is bigger than what I'm going to be using. So I'm just putting these in the corner. And they do show you the A2 size right here, A2 and A7. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm going to take my Betterpress plate, and it says Betterpress down here. So that one goes down here, and it says Betterpress up there. and I lock it into those magnets. I'm going to push down on it and it picks up that paper. And there's my paper. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get my plate. I could have put my plate down first. So I'm going to put my plate right in the middle here of my A2. And as I said, it's magnetic. Okay. All right, so the first one I'm going to do is black. So this is the black ink that comes with it. You do get a, so you kind of pounce it around like this. You do get ink with it. You get your tape. You get a die. You get paper. There's 3 different colors of paper with the system. And you get a floral die. One that I used on those cards that I just showed you. This is a really large die, so it's got lots of inking to do. Okay, I think that's good. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and my paper, so I'm going to turn it over so you can see that tape, and I'm going to lock it in. Okay. All right. You don't touch it. You don't push down on it. You don't do anything. You just go like this and you put it through your big shot. No plates, just it. It applies pressure to it. You don't reverse it. You just go once. That's it. And then you lift it up. And there it is. Now it looks like I could do it again. So I'm going to just stamp that again. I probably need to re-ink this. Now I notice this is moving, so I hope it's in the right spot. If not, lesson learned, right? Normally you don't have to do it twice, so we'll see if it wiggled. And there we go. It did not wiggle. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so there's one. I'm just going to take a wet baby wipe or one of these cloths and just wipe this off. And then I can also use a baby wipe. Okay, slide it in there. Okay. And then I'll just kind of dry it off with this. All right, so I'm just going to remove this, and I'm just leaving the tape on there because I am going to be reusing the tape. All right, so now I'm going to lay this one on top. Betterpress. Put those magnets in place, push down, and then my paper is attached. All right, let's do some gold. Now, because this is spongy, I'm just going to tap it, and I don't want to press because I do not want ink. I only want ink on the raised areas. So I'm just kind of tapping. You can kind of go over it like that. Just showing. I think some people have used oxide inks on this as well. I have not. I don't think I've tried oxide inks. I've painted with them. Alrighty. I got a lot on the side there. You just use an archival cleaner on it. All right, I'm going to put this on. Betterpress. Whoops, wrong way. You have to see the tape. Okay, now I'm going to put it through my machine. Just the once. And look at that. Look at the intricate detail. It's amazing. And the thing that I like about it is it's one stamp. Like that black one needs to be re-inked. But you just put it through once and away you go. It's perfect. Very intricate. And you can see you can see how the ink is pressed into the paper. It's very, very beautiful. Very detailed. All right, we'll wipe that one off. And these plates, if you have a glitter system, the foiling, you can use these plates in your foiling. You can't use the foiling ones in your Betterpress, but you can use these in your foiling. So that's kind of a cool thing because I know a lot of you have both of these. This is a really good price point too. I think it's $119 for this. All right, now I'm going to use Memento. All right, so I'm just going to tap this on. Now, my mom wants me to take some Christmas cards with me when I go, so I can certainly whip some of these up very quickly. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I didn't put my paper on. I'm just going to stick my paper on there. There we go. I was getting ahead of myself. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Got something there. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Now I'll just clean that off. And then I'll be good to go to make more. Now you can clean this with archival cleaner. So I will give these a good clean after. And get in there. But for now, actually that looks pretty good. All right. I'm just going to set that over there. All right, so now we have 3 of the Betterpress. 1, red, gold, and black. The detail is spectacular on it. All right, let's make some cards. All right, the first one I'm going to do is I am going to do my Merry Christmas in the gold. Now I'm going to trim these down, and I am trimming them down to, so let me see here. 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to trim this down. And 5 1/4. All right. Now I did an embossing folder for the back. So I'm just going to glue that onto my, it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful and quick. All right. And then I also have another piece of gold right here. Now I am putting it down a little bit because years ago, we used to do something called a candy wrapper bow. And that is what I'm going to do on the top here. So I'm just going to get this on. But first, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do here. I am going to raise this up a little bit. So I'm going to put 2 pieces of cardstock under there. Just so it's raised up a little bit like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take these 2, and it just gives a little dimension. So I'll just put you could do it on the gold or you can do it on this. I'm just putting 2 pieces instead of putting a, and then I'll just trim that off. Just gives it a little bit of dimension. Okay. And then I'm going to add this onto my gold. So pretty. And then I will add this. Now I'm not putting it right at the top. All right, I'm putting it down. Okay, so I'm leaving about an inch from the top. Now, I'm just going to get my ruler here. So it is 4 3/4. So that would be, I'm going to go right here, 2 3/8 for the middle. And then on each side, I'm just going to go 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. All right. Okay, and I'm going to punch a hole now. On my other one, I punched a smaller hole. This one, I'm going to punch this bigger hole. All right. Now I'm going to take my ribbon, and this is an old type of bow I used to do on my cards. So I'm going to go down this hole, and then I'm going to come up this hole, and you can pull that to what you want for your tail. Then I'm going to cross this over, like so, and then I'm going to go back down this hole, and then I'm going to come back up this hole. Then you can kind of fuss around with it. Get it the way you want. Okay. There we go. And then you can just cut that off. And there it is. And that's called a candy wrapper bow. Now you see why it's called a candy wrapper bow is because it looks like a wrapped candy. See that? And it looks so pretty. This is we used to do this on cards. Okay, so my card size is 5 by 7. So I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to put extra glue around the bow there. I'll have these ones for my mom. And there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Just adds to it, eh? All right, the next one. Now, the black and white one, the other day, I made this background. Remember I did this background with the white ink and the embossing? I just ordered more of these embossing folders. They're so beautiful. So I'm going to put this on here and use it. There we go. Figured I may as well use it as a background. So now I'm going to cut this down again to the same size. 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Alrighty. Yeah, Darlene, I made this last week, I believe it was, in one of the videos. I'm going to put that on there. Trim that off. All right, now I'm going to raise up the back here. Just to give it some dimension. Yeah, this is the one that I'm ordering. So they should be here probably next week or the week after. So if you'd like a poinsettia 3D folder, just let me know. So my order's going in. And then that was going to go on there. And there we go. And there's that card. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Okay, and then the last card is a pop-up one. Now, I was looking for, I'll just trim this down. I was looking for a background for it. So again, I'm going to, now you could make these into 4 1/4, like smaller cards if you wanted. I just chose to make bigger ones. But basically that's an instant card, right? Okay, so I took this spectacular Christmas paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I got one on one side, one end, and one on the other end. So I'll just put that on. And then I'm going to, I love these kind of cards, so I had to do it. This paper is absolutely beautiful. This would make lovely, I mean, that's a beautiful card just like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there like that. I'm going to use, I guess I can just use glue. I'm not going to put it right in the middle so that you can see that beautiful poinsettias at the bottom. So then that's going to pop up like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this on here. It looks very nice. I love it. Now this one I added a few little sparkles on it. And I'm going to put one here, one here, one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that just gives it a little sparkle. So it looks like that on the side. So there you have it. Now I'm just going to show you a few more. Just one sec. We're getting a really nice sentiment in also. So here's Peace on Earth, which is lovely. That's not Christmas, but look at the pines. Those are beautiful. And then this is the one I showed you where I did those cards. This is the one that I just used. Look at this background. How stunning would that be? Absolutely beautiful. And it's got especially for you. And then they even have a little die cut to cut out, and it's the shape of this. That is just gorgeous. Holy moly. Beautiful. And then look at these butterflies. And you can cut them out. They even have a die with them. So they have lots of things, and we have more Christmas coming, but they're beautiful. Okay. And that's Peace on Earth. All right. So there we have it. There's my cards. So we had the gold, the black, and the red, just to show you. And you saw how easy it is. Piece of cake. And for those that are going to the crop, I'll have this advertised. So we're going to be doing inking and watercoloring. All right. Okay. So that's the Betterpress. On the Betterpress system, I'm just going to show you the box. So it's 119, and you get everything. You can use it with a Platinum 6 or a Big Shot. This is the die that comes with it. It's beautiful, and you can just see how it's pressed in that. And you get ink, your die, sentiments. You get 3 different colors of paper. You get yellow tape. So you get everything in here to complete, and you get very detailed letterpress designs. All right. So I think it's great. I love it. So if you'd like one, just let me know. We have them in stock. All right, tomorrow. So yesterday, Cindy showed me this die. I think she got 6 of them in. I think we have 1 left. So this is the die right here. So you get a pocket, and then you get these other little things. Okay. So these are my cards. There's one with a pocket, and I put a little gift card in there. But look at the detail. Look at this little thing. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And then you just put your little gift card in there. And then I made this one. And this has the other pocket here. And, you know, the little change pocket. And then that little thing, which is adorable. Now you could put this on the inside and put a gift card in there as well. Have that in there. Or you could put this inside and have a gift card. Or put money in here, check. Like, they're adorable. So that's the die right here. So cute. I love it. All right, so I'm going to make these tomorrow. Okay. So if you're interested in a Betterpress, stunning cards. I mean, I can't even describe the detail on this. And you can see it how it's letter pressed into the watercolor paper. It's beautiful. All right, thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow will be my last one for 10 days. Bye-bye.